everyone, and welcome to our today's session. We are very happy to welcome you in April, and we have so many events for you prepared. I think you've already seen that at the beginning of this short video. You have seen our agenda for April, and you have seen how many interesting events we have prepared for you. My name is Alina. I am an Education USA advisor, and I'm so happy to introduce you once again, Education USA Virtual, who's here to offer you interesting and useful webinars on topics that would help you to navigate on your research process for studies in the US. And I would like to announce a great cohort that we are launching this month, and for which we'll have a dedicated webinar this Saturday. It's GSAP. It's the program dedicated to graduate students. So if you guys are preparing or you are in the research process for your postgraduate degree in the United States, then you should know that this program is for you. And this is a very unique program because this covers our region. So a lot of countries will be beneficiary of this program. So you can go via this QR code, you can scan it, and you can go to see there the eligibility criteria. You can go and check for the details to check who's gonna provide this interesting program. And I advise you to join us this Saturday to ask in person the question that you have about this wonderful option for the students who want to apply for a postgraduate degree. But today we are gonna focus on another topic that I think it's very useful for those students who are researching their options for studies in the US, and that is specifically how flexible is the US educational system. And we have another interesting speaker that we have asked to prepare a also interesting presentation. We have Zakia Quaderi from Lone Star College, and she's gonna introduce us to more details about how flexible the educational system in the US is. So if you have questions after her presentation, please submit them. We also have prepared some questions for her, and we are very thrilled and we welcome her to our community. Thank you so much, Zakia, for agreeing on participate in our today's webinar and for preparing your presentation.
Thank you so much, Elena, for the intro, and I'm very much excited and honored to be here. Hi, everyone. This is Zakia Quaderi from Lone Star College, Houston, Texas, US, and I'm here to welcome. I'm excited to have you join my presentation, and hope this will help you take your first step of your successful future. So as I told you, I'm at Lone Star College right now. We do offer in USA a variety of programs to help you achieve your academic goals. While our primary focus can be as less as associate's degree, but we also provide pathways for students aiming for higher education, such as bachelor's degree, master's, or PhD degrees throughout the whole USA. So here is my presentation. Okay. You can take a screenshot of this, and later on, if you want, you can send me email. I will be there for you and answer you any question you have. Important questions, serious question, or silly question. Even ask me how's the weather here. I'll let you know. Okay. I will make sure that you are taken care of. Let's talk a little bit about Texas. This is the second largest state in USA by size and population. Texas is larger than any European country, population of 30 million people. Houston is the largest city. Austin is the capital. And the state of Texas alone would be the 10th largest economy in the world. It is largest exporter in USA. Industries in tech, defense, filmmaking, healthcare, and manufacturing. Cost of living is lower than the national average. 50 Fortune 500 companies are headquartered in Texas. Famous sites include Alamo, Riverwalk, Big Bend National Park, Palo Duro Canyon, South Padre Island, and many more. By the way, Lone Star College is in Houston, Texas. Let me go to the next slide. Let's talk about Texas industries a little bit. Texas is known as the energy leader in the nation. Texas is responsible for processing about 60% of the nation's total crude oil refining capacity. Texas is set to become the next Silicon Valley, home to some of the largest healthcare companies, life science, and research firms. Texas agriculture is worth $106 billion and represents over 20% of the state's economy. It is home to two international airlines, two of the world's busiest airports, and NASA's world famous Johnson Space Center. Let's go to the next slide. Let's talk about a little bit about few of the universities in Texas, Houston. They are Bellevue, Ferris State, Lamar University, Sam Houston, Springfield, Stephen King, Austin State, UHD, and many more. Okay, so let's talk about why, let's prepare you for transfer opportunities. Few information about that. Why do you want to transfer, move to USA? Why do you want to come here? Because you want to come here for bachelor's degree, master's degree, or PhD, anything for higher education. And how is it possible? You can finish your high school back home and come here, and you can actually get your degrees done. So whatever classes you took back home, we can actually offer you the more classes here. Suppose you come to one one university here, you take all the basic classes in that university, particular university, suppose in New York, and then you will realize, okay, I finished 2 years taking all the basic classes. I think I'm ready to move to Michigan. So you actually can transfer those classes you took in New York, all the basic classes you took in New York, you can actually transfer all of them to Michigan or California or in Texas. So the whole point is first 2 years, you have to take all the basic classes. Those are mandatory classes you have to take no matter what universities you go. You have to take those basic classes like math, English, history, government, all those classes, art or music, anything like that. Then you can actually choose, okay, I'm done with my basic classes. My major was to be an engineer, but I'm thinking about I want to be a pharmacist. It's not too late because you just took the basic classes for last 2 years. So now you can actually make up your mind, change your program degree, and become a pharmacist in next 2 years. So altogether, it should take 4 years to finish your bachelor's degree. So first 2 years is the basic classes, and we can call that associate's degree. And after you finish your associate's degree, then you can ask yourself, okay, I'm ready to move on. Am I ready to be an engineer or a doctor or a artist or a math professor? You ask yourself, then you go to the academic advisor and tell them, okay, I want to be an engineer, or I want to be a math professor. What can I do since I just finished my first 2 years? Let's go to next. Oops. Okay, I'm not gonna touch this slide. Okay, thank you. So if you're so let's talk about a little bit more about if you already have a higher education back home, what can you do? So um, you can actually the so US education system is way different than other countries. So if you I get a lot of questions about this. If you have higher education back home but you want to come to USA, what can you do? What you can do is once you transfer to USA to any college, even in Lone Star College, you actually need to take transfer those subjects you took back home. But since our education system is different, we might not accept all the subjects you took back home. We might not accept your master's degree you have back home. If you have a master's degree, most probably we'll accept that degree as a bachelor's degree in this country. Okay, so that means you can actually come here with your bachelor's degree, even though you have a master's degree, that will be converted to bachelor's degree. You come here and you want to finish master's degree in USA. But you cannot just go get into the master's program right away. You need to take few prerequisite classes to be approved to the master's degree. That's where we come. You come to USA, get into any universities or colleges, you take all these prerequisite classes, and then you are approved to get into the master's degree program. Without those prerequisite classes, you cannot be accepted to the master's degree program. And also, I would suggest you by taking few classes like that, you are more familiar with USA and the whole educational system before you transfer to other universities, or you can stay in the same universities and get into the master's program or PhD, or even you just get your bachelor's degree if we did not accept your education from back home as a bachelor's degree. You just have to come here, take few more classes, and get yourself the bachelor's degree, and then prepare yourself to get into the master's degree program. Okay, let's go to the next slide. So let's talk about a little bit about F1 students who can they able to get a job. Yes, you can get a job inside the campus for 19 hours per week maximum. You get to gain a lot of experience. You get to actually network, um, uh, get to have network with other company and other departments to gain more experience. Yet once you get the job, you give us the job letter. Then we're gonna give you the approval letter so you can actually get the social security number in US. And also with the networking, you actually get to know which internship you get to get the chance to get the internship done, which is very very important. So you have more experience in that particular program, particular subject, particular major. Also you get the chance to get accepted to OPT. OPT is you get to work outside of the campus for 12 months after you finish your degree. Suppose, for an example, you get to work 1 year each time you finish your degree. That means if you finish your associate's degree, you get to work 1 year outside of the campus. Then you finish your bachelor's degree 2 years later. Then you get to get the chance to work again outside of the campus for 1 year, anywhere they accept you within your major. After you finish your bachelor's degree, there we go. One more time. Once you finish your master's, you get to work again 1 year outside of the campus at those companies, hospital or IT companies, or anywhere you have the major to work and gain experience and make your resume more fancy. Then if you go back to your home country, you can show them that, hey, I only not have degree in USA, I also have experience, actual experience, work experience in USA. So hire me because I'm qualified. You can say that. And we do actually have career center in the campus where they will help you make your resume, and they can actually tell you what outfits to wear at the interview. They actually have outfits for you to take home. You can keep them or you can return them. It's up to you. They actually also let you know where are the job fairs going on in uh, in in that state right now, next month or next week. They'll let you know all the job fairs happening in that state that month. So that way you can prepare yourself, and you have to practice for your work interview and for the job fair as well. Let's go to the next slide. Thank you. Let's talk about driver's lessons a little bit. So once you enroll to classes, first semester, you enroll to classes and you pay for the classes. And the moment the class starts, uh, you give yourself 2 weeks. The moment after 2 weeks of the class starts, you actually go to the driver's license, the DMV driver's license office, and you can actually show them your documentation that you are taking classes, you are F1 student. Then they will let you know what to do to get the driver's license. That's a big deal in USA, especially if you want to work internship or OPT. You need to show them that you actually is qualified to go there, how conveniently you can actually drive to work because you have a driver's license and you can actually go to work with your car. It's just an option. It's not mandatory. It's just a good fancy option. You don't have to get a car to go to work. There is other convenient way to go to work: bus, train, many more. But this is just another option for you. And also drivers getting a driver's license will help you getting more it's convenient, and you will be familiar with your surroundings, like what how long it will take you to go to the next state or next city or different company. What are they? You can go there and get yourself familiar too. Let's go to the next slide. Let's We're going to help you choose your program to choose a pathway to reach your goals. So as I told you earlier, so there are a lot of degrees we do offer, especially at Lone Star College, but this is basic information. Almost all the colleges in USA, they will offer the same thing and more or less. So you just have to research it, and I'm here for that. If you have more questions, you can always email me, and we can actually have a virtual appointment so you can ask me more questions about it. So let's talk about the few degrees. So the basic one will be associate's degree of arts or science. And these are all basic what I talked about earlier. So first 2 years you get to choose one of these degrees, and all the basic classes are fall into this category, like uh, sa- like science, math, English, art or music, anything like the history or government. All this class fall into associates of arts or science. And we also offer workforce degrees as applied science. We also offer a lot of certificates programs like occupational skills, advanced technical certification. Excuse me, like you can finish your IT program within 2 years, or excuse me, you can actually finish and become actual nurse, certified nurse within 2 years. And these all fall into certificate of advanced job skills. That means you don't have to have a bachelor's degree to become a nurse, certified nurse. You can actually finish, excuse me, 2 years of associate's degree, and take the certification test and become actual nurse. And many other programs we offer, you don't even have to have a bachelor's degree to have those skills, experience, and certification. Next slide, please. Excuse me. Let's talk a little bit about few of those subjects I was referring to. We have arts, humanities, communication, and design. And other ones could be business and professional services like career in management and administration in many kinds of business and organizations. This is very, very popular major throughout the whole USA. Other would be computer and digital technology, career in computer industry such as network, GIS technician, programmer, developer, and analyst, very popular major throughout the whole USA. Other one would be energy manufacturing and construction, career in energy manufacturing construction industries. And we do offer in engineering, math, and science, career in such as in engineering or lab technician as well. Other one is health science, career involving helping people or animal and get the medical care they need in health science. The health science falls into pharmacy or nursing or radiology technology and many more. And the other one would be public safety and human consumer service, career involving helping and providing services to people with varieties of needs in public safety and human. And the other one would be social and behavior sciences and education, careers in K to 12 education and criminal justice. So you can be a teacher or you can take major in criminal justice. Let's go to the next slide, please. Thank you. Uh, the basic semesters are fall and spring semester. Summer is very much optional. You don't have to take summer classes. In the summer classes, I would suggest you summer semester. If you don't want to take summer classes, just roam around, go to all the other states in US and take the adventure, enjoy your life, and see if this current state is for you, or you want to move to California or Florida or Texas or New York, anywhere else. So that is your opportunity. Take all the breaks in the spring break. We have 14 days of spring break. We have summer break, or 2.5 months of summer break, or Thanksgiving break. Any of those breaks, just take advantage to it and just go and see, roam around and see what other state is offering you. We also have 14 days in the winter time, the Christmas break as well. Or you can go back home and see your friends and family, let them know how mm, much you are happy and excited for your bright future in and you're preparing yourself in USA. So we do offer online classes and hybrid classes and in-person classes. Hybrid class is definitely you take one day of the week online and other day is in person. And online classes for F1 students, you can take maximum 3 credits only, which is one subject. You cannot take four credit or 5 credit. Only 3 credit is a mandatory. And this um, each semester is only 16 week. We do offer less than 16 week too, but basic the normal would be traditional would be 16 week. Let's go to the next slide, please. We do offer honors colleges. You have to be qualified to be in these honors colleges in there. That means you get to you get to dedicate it. They will give you smaller classes. They will focus you by professional professors and the other departments. You get to get more internship opportunities, professional ones, and many more. Let's go to the next slide, please. So, how you can get into the honors colleges by getting GPA of 3.5 or more, and you get to have higher educational experience, and they will actually give you a lot of entertainment. We get a lot of events for honors colleges, and you get to network with other departments and other companies. And if once the other companies know that you are in the honors college of that particular university, they actually want to know more about you because obviously you are qualified to get into the honors program of that particular university. So it is a very prestigious program in honors college of that particular universities. So if you have more question, I would love to let you know more later on. Let's go to the next slide, please. So this particular Lone Star College do offer many departments, but this is just the Lone Star College, not just Lone Star College. Is basic uh, things the whole USA offer on every single universities. So like academic and transfer advising, testing center, bookstore, career service. As I told you, they will help you out with the career and childcare. It is most of the time it is actually free or very less price. Computer labs, counseling system. We do offer free counseling. Whatever you need, if you are feeling low today, go to the counselor and just let them know how you're feeling. And also disability services, financial aid, fitness and wellness centers. Everything is these are all free for you. Okay, you just go in there. I go to the fitness center every day for 4 days. I don't want to push myself more. And it is huge. It is huge. And they will provide you all the everything and free classes as well. It's very impressive. We do offer library and tech department, technology department. It's free as well. Campus policies, transfer advising, free tutoring. That is one of the best thing. We actually offer tutors who are experienced, who has degrees, and they will teach you. They will let you know how to do this, how to finish that assignment. They'll help you, they'll guide you, and this is free. You just have to make an appointment or you can walk in. If they're available, they'll help you. It is very impressive, very, very helpful. Veterans services, and we do have care service, which is a care center, which is free food, free clothing, and we actually have a lot of other free stuff. You go there, free coffee. You just take advantage to that free department care center and many others. So you just take advantage of this. This is for you. And I tell my students that we have separate budget for the students to get a job. So why not take advantage to that? Get a job, come here, get a job, get some pocket money and network and enjoy your life and make more friends. And we have so many other departments like student engagement. We have clubs for the student engagement to art club. We have uh, s- and we have entertainment club. We have clubs for society to entertaining each other, each department. So many more. So just come here and enjoy. You choose a state, you choose a university, and if you are thinking that this university is not good for me or not perfect for me, transfer. It's not a big deal at all. You just have to get a good grade and as at least C or B so that way those classes are not gonna be wasted. And that's all. You just enjoy your time in USA, and we're here to help you guide that. We're here to help you make up your mind. And then you ask yourself, hey, am I ready to move to Michigan or Texas or New York or where should I go? You just choose a state and go there and enjoy your life and be excited for your bright future. And we are here to help you, guide you. And we don't get paid to help you, guide you. It's our pleasure. We don't get extra paid for that. This is our pleasure to know that one student or thousands of students are having a bright career because we help them one day. One day we help them. Thank you so much. I hope it helped you a little bit. Do ask me any question. I'm here to help you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Zakia. Thank you so much for the presentation and thank you so much for the details. I really hope that those who are now researching their states or they are researching the programs that they want to take or if they want to transfer, they will consider all the details that you have mentioned in this presentation. We have some questions in the chat box, so we can start with them and then we can allow, we can allow the time to also answer those who we had from the students that sent them in advance. So one of the question was if you can explain the concept of credit transfer. You've mentioned that, but if we can just go more maybe in details on credit transfers between different institutions within the US educational system.
Definitely good question. So credit transfer is, suppose you come to, for an example, you go to New York and you go to the community college. Community college, they offer only mostly associate's degree. Okay. And if you don't want to take associate's degree, you just take whatever classes, the basic classes at that Newark Community College or Texas Community College or any college. You take the basic classes, the credit classes, which is mandatory at any universities or colleges in USA. You have to take those mandatory classes no matter what. So you take those classes and you ask yourself, okay, I finish these classes. I don't want to stay here anymore. I want to move to another university. That particular university really impressed me. I want to move there. So you actually contact your current university's transfer advisor, and then they will let you know exactly what to do to transfer to the other universities. And you can contact the other university, and they will let you know exactly what paperwork to do. And both universities advisors will help you transfer to the other universities, and they most probably will take all the classes you finished in this current university. Um, but if they don't accept, suppose you took in this class in this university, you took um, critical art, and that other university don't accept critical art, then they won't take that critical art subject. Just letting you know. So you need to, you might lose one or two subjects classes if the other universities don't accept. And otherwise, everything will be very smooth. And if since you're gonna be F1 student, which is student visa, you need to go to your ISO or DSO, which I am ISO and DSO, International Student Officer. So you come to, after you talk to the advisor, you come to me. You will be my responsibility. I'm going to let you know exactly what to do, what to fill out, and then I'm going to tell you, okay, you are ready to transfer to other universities. Thank
Okay,
you.
good. That's good to know. Thank you. The next question that we had is what opportunities are available for students to design their own academic programs or majors in US universities?
First of all, let me just put my information here. Do you mind, admin, just share this to the
In
to
the
there?
chat.
So
Sure.
yes, thank you. So they know exactly where to contact. So good question. So I would strongly suggest you, whatever university you choose or you're interested even a little bit, you go to their website and see what they are offering. Okay, and after that you contact us, the F1 visa officers. And then also, you can contact the academic advisor. Just don't get confused. We're not academic advisor. We don't have much knowledge about the subjects or what is beneficial for you. I will tell you, okay, contact this a particular academic advisor, or you can just straight contact them. You can have virtual meeting with them or meeting with me. I'll guide you to let you know what documents do I need to help you get the I-20. I'm gonna actually, after you give me all the documents, I'm gonna process your I-20 to the Homeland Security website. After that, you're ready for the interview with the embassy. So that is my department. But academic advisors department is to let you know which subject is good for you because you want to be an engineer or you want to be an artist. They'll let you know which subject, which program, which major is good for you. Thank
Okay,
you.
that's good to know. Thank you. Then the next question that we have is how do universities accommodate to non-traditional students, such as working adults or those with family responsibilities? So let's say we have a student that would go for a postgraduate degree in the United States. How universities help them in this process?
Very good question. Universities actually, most universities do offer housing or dorms, or apartments nearby the universities. And once you are approved, once you are ready to come to USA, you actually can bring your spouse and your kids come here and they will get F2 visa, and you're going to get F1 visa. You're the main person and you're bringing your family here with F2 visa. They can go back and forth to their countries just like you can, but we have to give the approval letter every time you get out of the country. So you need to ask us, hey, I'm leaving the country for vacation for 2 weeks or 1 week when the class is not going. So please give me the approval letter, and the approval letter is as important as your passport. You always have to keep it. But I would suggest to go to a vacation outside of the country always when there is no classes going on. So that way you won't get stopped at the border or at the embassy. So yes, so your F2, your spouse and your kids are gonna have a lot of benefits in USA. They will be coming here with you, and but you are the main person. But your children are eligible here until they are 18. Once they're 18, they need to apply for their own F1 visa, just like you applied, because they are grown up, so they cannot be here under you anymore. Yeah, your spouse can be, but not your kids. Before they turn 18, they need to contact us, and we can let them know exactly what paperwork to fill out to process for their F1 visa.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. So you also shared with us a lot of good information about the visas. That's very helpful. Good. So the question that we have in the chat, we'll start with them. And the first one is from Solomia. So she's asking here if Lone Star College is offering an astrophysicist course. Is that possible to get at your institution?
Lone Star College, not this particular one. I'm not familiar with especially for F1 student, F1 visa, not this particular one, unfortunately. But in USA, we do offer this in many other universities. And again, as I told you earlier many times, if you find an university in New Orleans offering this particular major, you can still come to Lone Star College, finish your basic classes for 2 years, finish your associate's degree, that 2 years, or basic classes, work for 1 year outside of the campus because you just finished a degree. Then you can transfer to the other university to uh, take this particular major. It's just an option. So and just one, I would like to add just one thing about Lone Star College. Since this is a community college, we do offer only two bachelor's degree major, but our tuition fee is extremely low. It's only $3,800 for 4 classes, which is mandatory for you to take every semester. So that means 2 semester, the whole year. That means the whole year you pay only $7,600 per year, which is very less amount to study in USA. And that is just the tuition fee. $3,800 per semester is very, very low amount. And we do offer that at Lone Star College. Just want to add that for you. Okay.
And I think you specified about the scholarships that you also have available scholarships. Is that correct? So they can
Yes,
also go
we
into more details, yeah, on your website. Okay, the next question from Solomia is if you can please tell us again what honors college is. Is it only Lone Star College thing where you can take it in other universities?
honors
I will
college.
just stop here. I will just jump here for a bit. So we'll talk about honors, by the way, Solomia, in another webinar that we have scheduled for this April. So you can also join us there and ask more questions. But I will just give the floor to Zakia to finish with this one.
So honors college we do offer at Lone Star College, but we do offer many similar ones in other universities. But I would love to give you more information about the honors college. Please email me. I would love to give you more information and hook you up with the honors college department. They are my colleagues. They sit next to me in my same department. So I would love to help you out with more information about that. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks. Then the next question is, what are the most affordable ways for an international student to complete a US degree? Are there scholarships or financial aid options for such students?
Good question, very common question. Everybody asks me that same thing. And I would tell you that yes, we do offer many scholarship, and these scholarship changes. They have a due date to apply. You apply all the scholarships we offer, and look for more scholarships because we change every semester, every year. And it's not just Lone Star College. Every universities offer so many college scholarships, and our scholarships is little bit less because our tuition is way less. That's why our scholarship offering amount could be a little bit less than the other universities. But again, other universities could be a little bit higher tuition. It really depends on which universities you are looking for. Research. Contact us. We'll tell you more information. And about the financial aid, we do not offer financial aid to the F1 students. We don't offer. But you do have opportunities to work here, even though you're F1 student. That's how you can make some more pocket money and more experience and fancy up your resume. Thank you.
Thank you, Zakia. And here I can just jump and say to Pasha that he can definitely reach out to the educational advisor that he has in the region. You can also visit the other webinars, and you can also see the other webinars that we have on our YouTube page related to the financial aid. So it's pretty understandable and pretty challenging when you are applying for financial aid and when you are in the research process. But I'm more than sure that you can get the advising from our Education USA advisors. And if you don't have one, you can also reach out to us, and we'll give you more information to whom you might reach. Okay, so Pasha is writing here another question: can prior work experience or education from another country be credited toward a U.S. degree?
Prior work experience? No, because you're coming here as a student. Prior education, yes, but it really depends on what subjects you took. It really depends on which universities you are coming through to. I would strongly suggest you send your transcript, your degree to the Spantron companies. If Google Spantron, there are like thousands of Spantron companies out there in the, just Google it, send your official transcript to them. Let them evaluate your transcript. Let them know that, let, let them let you know that, okay, these all subjects are good for USA. These subjects are going to be declined for USA. That way you are mentally prepared. Okay, even though I have bachelor's degree back home, but USA is not taking my full bachelor's degree. They are only taking 23 degrees. That means I need to go to in USA to with 23 degrees only, but I need to take 40 more, I'm sorry, 36 more classes in USA to finish my bachelor's degree. So I would strongly suggest you go to Spantron. We call SDR, S for Sam, D for David, R for Rabbit, SDR or Spantron company, and send them your degree so they can evaluate your transcript, so you know, or and we know what are you standing right now. But again, I can talk about it more in virtual meetings, or my coworkers. I can give you more time if you're interested. So but this is the basic thing you should know about it. Also, I would such just one more thing I would love to let you know. um, so we will help you, guide you what to say in the embassy interviews. But one thing I would strongly suggest you, uh, if you are having financial problem back home, I would suggest you don't talk about it too much at the embassy interview, because embassy, they're looking for a student who is already solvent, who is going to go to USA to finish their degree without worrying about the financial problem. Okay, if you tell them, let them know that, okay, I'm actually doing great at my own country. I have home, um, I have a family and friends. I'm happy here, but I'm going to USA for more education. Then I can come back to my home country for a better career, that is more convincing that, okay, you have a root back home, you're happy back home, but you're going to USA for better education so you can come back again. So that will be more convincing for the embassy at the interview process. Just is a tip for you, okay?
Great. Thank you so much, Zakia. I just wanted to add here for Pasha. So I think both the education and both the experience are very useful because the university will definitely evaluate your portfolio when they will do the evaluation of your application. So depending on the type of the degree that you are interested to apply for studies in the US, then we can evaluate which one has more priority, your education or your work experience, because the work experience would be very important for a postgraduate degree, for example. So yes, I think Education USA advisor, I already mentioned that, would be more than helpful here, and they can just guide you and give you more details. The last question: I have low GPA in my bachelor's degree. What can I do to be still competitive for my master degree?
Okay, very good question, and it is very common as well. So if you have a low GPA, no problem. You come to USA, and they are not going to accept you as to get into the master's program. As I told you earlier, you need to take classes, prerequisite classes to get into the master's program. While you're taking those prerequisite classes, work harder to get A or A minus, so your GPA will boost up. That way, they will accept you to get into the master's program. So it's helping you two ways. You're taking prerequisite classes and you're boosting up your GPA by doing awesome job in that class.
Thank you, Zakia. I see that the person also have added that I want to know how I can still be competitive for scholarship and application. I can just add here that the previous thing that Pasha has mentioned, if you have also work experience or you have worked during that period from your since your bachelor degree, since you finished your bachelor degree, that can be also a thing that can add up some chances. Another thing is the standardized test. So we recommend ACT or GRE, GMAT. Those can also maybe level up your chances, your proficiency tests, your language proficiency tests. Those can also add up to your chances. So there are a bunch of things that you can definitely work on when you are doing your application for your master. I don't know if you want to add here something else, Zakia.
I would also suggest you talk to the particular university. Sometimes universities do accept your ACT or Duolingo or TOEFL test to bring you to this country. But once you come to this country, those those tests are not good anymore. You still have to take the placement test in that university. So ask them that, hey, once I come to your university from my country, do I still need to take a placement test, or you're going to accept my Duolingo test or TOEFL test? If they say, nope, we're not going to take those Duolingo tests to see where you're standing right now in our university, what level. So that means I would suggest you, if they say that, nope, Duolingo test is not good, I would suggest you study back home and prepare for to take that placement test from back home remotely. Sometimes they do offer remote testing back home for that university. Or if they say, nope, it's not going to help, you need to come to this country and take this placement test. Just study about it. Yeah, give them the Duolingo test to come to this country. And then you already studied to take the placement test from your home and come to this country and take that placement test and do great job. So that way they're not going to put you in ESOL classes. They'll put you in college level classes. If you do bad, take the test again. Okay. Do not be an ESOL student if you are qualified to be a college level student. We take the test again.
Yes, I totally agree. Thank you, Zakia, for that. I see Gio added another question, but I think I don't really get it at this moment. So how they will accept me for those classes? I mean, I need visa. So maybe if you want to go into more details with the message, I think that would be definitely be helpful. You can find our email on our website, and we can guide you on how you can find your Education USA advisor, so you can address all your questions if you are struggling with your application or with your
Maybe
research.
maybe
Yeah.
she meant that she needs the student visa, then they will accept her to those classes. If you mean that, yes, you do need student visa to come to this country. You need that. If you come here with a tourist visa, you cannot take classes. But you need to come here with a student visa. That's why I'm standing here. I do give I-20s with my signature. You take the I-20 to the embassy to get the student visa. So I'm the first step to get the student visa. After that, yes, then you talk to the advisor, academic advisor, to find out what classes to take, what classes you don't need to take anymore, things like that.
Great. Thank you so much, Zakia. Thank you so much for those who've been with us. Thank you for so many questions. We really appreciate that you've been so active today. And we are, again, thankful that you've registered for our events. Please stay tuned for all of them, because we have a bunch of them scheduled for this month.
My pleasure.
Um, Thank you, Zakia, once again. I want to remind you guys, wrapping up this session about GSAP, the program that I started with. So we are very excited that this program has started its application. So you can just scan this QR code and access more information on what this program is about. So for all those who have addressed their question today in their chat box about their master's degree or about their PhD, that can be the program for them. So please access that. We'll be happy to answer your question in case if you have those. And on Saturday we have a live for that. So yeah, we are waiting for you there. Then other than that, I'm wrapping up our today's webinar. Thank you once again, Zakia. Thank you for your experience and your awesome presentation. And if you guys want to reach out to Zakia afterwards, you have her contact information in our chat box.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Education USA, Elena and Elena and the staff for giving me this opportunity. It's my honor to help you all, help the students to build their future, to get a shining, bright future. Thank you again. My pleasure.
Thank you. Bye.